Hello again, everyone. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the national anthem of North Korea, give you a little analysis and commentary on it, and tell you a little bit about it. It's the national anthem of North Korea is called the Aegukka, and otherwise known, the other names are the Patriot Song, Let Morning Shine, that's after the first three words, a Song of Devotion to a Country, and there's a couple of other names. But let me tell you right up front that, I'm not a man easily surprised. I've probably been truly surprised maybe 3 times in my life. And to be honest with you, 2 of those times I was merely startled. When I first heard the Aegukka, the national anthem of North Korea, I was totally blown away. I said, no, wait a minute. This cannot be the national anthem of North Korea. I get in this argument with myself. Really? Nah, yeah, no. For reals? It's the national anthem of North Korea. Gotta be kidding me. I go, unbelievable. And I'll tell you, you'll see after I play it for you towards the end of the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But let me set it up for you here. Let me explain why I was so surprised. Now, I'm an American, so our national anthem is the Star-Spangled Banner. And, it's okay, as national anthems go, it goes, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, and that whole thing. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming. You've probably heard it. The problem is with the Star-Spangled Banner is that it's so difficult to sing. I mean, the first part is okay. I can sing it with my limited range. I got like a whole octave and a half or something. But there's notes at the end that you can't hit on the Star-Spangled Banner. So no ordinary person can sing the Star-Spangled Banner. I mean, you have to be an operatic tenor or a soprano or something like that to hit that note. I mean, when they sing the Star-Spangled Banner at a baseball game, everybody cheers at the end, not because the game has started, but because the singer hit that extremely difficult note at the end. I can't hit it. I've tried. I had a voice coach one time tell me, don't try. Just stop trying, because otherwise you're going to blow up your esophagus, and for the rest of your life you're never going to be able to eat solid food. So I stopped trying. I don't know. That note is impossible. Now, and it should have been America the Beautiful. The American national anthem should have been America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green. See, there's something like that. Now, that's a song anybody can sing, but no, they had to go with the Star-Spangled Banner, which that's fine. I had no say in it. So, the other problem I have with the Star-Spangled Banner is that it's got bombs and rockets in it. Now, I mean, that's okay, because the song was written by a guy by the name of Francis Scott Key during the Battle of 1812, when the British were kind of coming over here and trying to mess up with our revolution. They said, well, you guys weren't serious, so we're going to take the country back over. And so they were for shelling Fort McHenry. And Frank was out there, and he said, well, this sounds like I'll make a national anthem out of this. And I think he's out there with his buddy, his little Mexican buddy, Jose. They were out there in the middle of the night sharing a blanket. I don't know what they were doing. Don't ask, don't tell. But he's out there with Jose. So, he put him in the first sentence of the national anthem. Jose, can you see? There you go. I don't know if it's true or not. It's the way it was told to me when I was a kid. What are you going to do? So, but anyway, getting back to the bombs and rockets. Rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air. So you got, bombs and rockets in the American national anthem. And let's face it, I mean, America is like the best democracy the world has ever known. I mean, America is like exporting democracy all over the world. You know, to people that, you know, at the point of a gun if necessary. You know, America's all about democracy. So you got to figure that if America has bombs and rockets, rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, if they got bombs and rockets in their national anthem, imagine what North Korea's got to have. I mean, let's face it, you know. I mean, North Korea's a Stalinist state, right? You know, totally totalitarian. You know, it's like just nothing but concrete and cold rain and gray concrete all over the place and whatever. You got, you know, so you figure if their national anthem, if ours has bombs and rockets, I mean, theirs has to have, you know, like armies. Got to have stuff about armies because they got a really big army. You got all these people marching in their army, and they got all kinds of soldiers in their army. And you know, soldiers have high morale. And so you'd think that they'd have missiles, got a lot of missiles, because North Korea is really big on missiles. Got to have rifles and tanks. I mean, North Korea would have a lot of tanks in their national anthem, right? Artillery shells. Here's a guy with some artillery shells and barbed wire. You'd think that North Korea would have a lot of barbed wire in their national anthem because the whole country is ringed by barbed wire. At least that's what people keep telling us. You know, they have all these barbed wire to keep people inside. So they got to have barbed wire in their national anthem. And, well, if you think that would be true, you'd be wrong. Just like I was wrong, which I was so surprised. Because there's not, you look at the whole national anthem of North Korea, I mean, you won't find a single bullet or a hand grenade or rocket or bomb or nothing in like that in the Aegukka. In fact, the Aegukka is just like a nice, benign, benevolent little song. It's really nice. And the thing about it is you don't have to be a professional singer to sing it. Unlike the national anthem, the Aegukka, you know, da 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 da. Every good national anthem has got to have that boom, 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 boom right in there, see? And they got it. But it's a very pleasant little tune. Anybody can sing it. That's what a good national anthem is, you know. And then the nice little words, see? There's nothing. So I'm pretty impressed. That's why I was surprised. Let me tell you a little bit about it. The Aegukka was written around, I think, 1947, somewhere in there, and by these two guys. Here's the guys that composed it. Here's Pak Si-young. I couldn't find a picture of him, but he wrote the lyrics. And then a fellow by the name of Kim Won-gyong, he wrote the music. And this is just before Kim Il-sung declared the Democratic People's Republic of Korea to be a sovereign nation, and that was on, I believe, September 9th, 1948, just not too long after I was born. So, so apparently Kim Il-sung went to these guys and go, look, you know, we can't be a country without a national anthem, so you guys whip up a national anthem for us. So they got busy and did it. I don't know. You know, maybe it was written sometime before, but anyway, they had a national anthem ready to go. Kim Il-sung goes, cool, got the national anthem. And keep in mind that Kim Il-sung, he knew good music when he heard it. He was raised in the Presbyterian church. His mother was Presbyterian. I think she was Presbyterian all her life. And I'll be doing a separate video on her at some point here. But Kim Il-sung learned to play piano and organ in the Presbyterian church. Now, he later became an atheist, an avowed atheist, but that love of hymns and music that he learned in the church during his formative years. So when the Aegukka comes along, he says, cool, you know, that's a really great tune. I like that. And apparently that's the way it went. So let me play the national anthem here for you, the Aegukka. And a couple of things to look for. Now, this is by the Morangbong Band. And the Morangbong Band plays the Aegukka before every concert. When they were on their own and playing, independent of the state merited course, when they existed as a totally separate group, then before every concert they'd play the Aegukka, and they never played it the same way twice. It was always different, which is another beautiful thing about this song, is that it's so adaptable. And you're going to see that in the video I'm going to show you, how adaptable it is. But this features 5 members of the Angel Choir. The Angel Choir of the Morangbong Band, I think they had as many as 8 members, but they'd usually trot out 7. But in this case, there was 5. There's another video of the Angel Choir doing the Aegukka with 7 or 8 members. And that's really nice. But I chose this one because I think it's pretty cool. Here's another really thing to look for, and I was talking about adaptability of the Aegukka, is that the first couple 3 measures, it's just will give you chills. I mean, if you don't have chills listening to this song, check your pulse, because you're dead. This will give you like, whoa. It's definitely Whitney Houston, or for you folks who really know a lot about music, Bonnie Bramlett. I mean, it's really heavy-hitting soul. It's really wailing blues. So the first part is Ryu Mi. She's the first singer, and she comes in. She starts, and then Ryu Jana comes that second, when she comes in and just wails. So you get that bluesy thing, and blues comes from where? One place, America, the American South. So you see the adaptability of the Aegukka, because then they get this blues in there. And I don't know where this came from, this is what really surprised me. And they really just wail on this thing. So, and then I've put the names by the singers, and at the end of the a cappella part, Pak Mi Kyung, she comes in and does that really high note. I have a buddy of mine from Russia who has named her Minnie Mouse. So that name is stuck in my mind, so I can never look at a picture of Pak Mi Kyung without thinking, Minnie Mouse. She's just so cute. But then at the end, when Pak Mi Kyung hits that high note, that really super high note, she sucks in her diaphragm to hit it, and then the band just explodes, just boom, and hits that. And I put all the subtitles in. That's my work, putting the subtitles on the video. And so, like I say, if this doesn't give you chills, like, you're at room temperature, if you know what I'm saying. So let me play this out for you. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
아침은 빛나라 이강산